specifically in the tech industries now these days. And attending such sessions, it's just a half day session and you hear a lot of leaders across the industry. So it's a short period of time, you get to know people more, you get to know people's views in such a short duration of time, and meeting them in life, that's a great experience altogether.
Absolutely.
And even the same today, I have recently attended a couple of similar events, and the experience has been great. And today also, so I could witness Mr. Singhvi,
Right.
the Joint Secretary from the Ministry of External Affairs. So it's an good experience to hear from such diplomats.
Hi, you're watching the mainstream. I am Simran Shivalkar, your host for today. We are in Delhi at the GCC Convert Summit and Awards 2025, brought to you by the mainstream, presented by Airtel Business. Today, I have with me Mr. Rishabh Prajapati. He heads the finance for Circle K India. Firstly, Mr. Prajapati, thank you so much for joining us and being a part of the summit.
Thanks for welcoming me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that being said, today's summit focuses a lot on GCC leaders, the way they are operating as well, bringing together some of the visionaries from this ecosystem. Can you tell us what brought you or what inspired you to be a part of the summit, and how has your experience been so far?
No, thanks for asking. So from my perspective, and I'm in the GCC industry for the last couple of years, or I'd say 3 years, and I keep following the leaders in the GCC across LinkedIn. I keep following them, what they write, what they think, specifically in the tech industries now these days. And attending such sessions, it's just a half day session and you hear a lot of leaders across the industry. So it's a short period of time, you get to know people more, you get to know people's views in such a short duration of time, and meeting them in life, that's a great experience altogether.
Absolutely.
And even the same today, I have recently attended a couple of similar events, and the experience has been great. And today also, so I could witness Mr. Singhvi,
Right.
the Joint Secretary from the Ministry of External Affairs. So it's an good experience to hear from such diplomats and how the government is supporting our GCC industry as a whole. So that's a great experience.
Great, and thank you so much for sharing that with us. Next, I want to understand from you, there has been a noticeable shift when we talk about the global capability centers today. Well, the way professionals look at GCCs, right from job hubs to innovation centers. Can you tell us how you are kind of seeing it differently, and what are the top priorities for these today?
I think fair questions. And if I go about like 5 to 10 years back, GCCs or the companies were more looking from the perspective of the capital centers, only
Correct.
like the doing the back-end job. And the recently kind has changed. And in our organization also, we are seeing people doing the activities or those projects which are more strategic in nature. People are being hired having the niche skills.
Right.
Historically, you won't see that. You will see that people are hired in bulk, but these are they were just doing the the back end jobs, the call center jobs, or the monotonous jobs which the people could do. Now things have changed. Those jobs are on one side are being done by the support of the AIs, also Gen AIs and other things. Simultaneously, the GCCs are employing people who are the core strategic partner in the global scenario. So that has changed recently. Similarly, the people have also started looking more in terms of their career in the GCC line. So historically, if you ask me, 10 years from now, people will be more looking into their, GCC as a long-term career option. And if you talk about 10 years ago, people may be not much aware about how GCC would shape and change their career objective as well. But now it's happening.
Right. Well, finally wrapping up, I also would like to know, you're heading the finance for, Circle K. When we talk about some investments and innovations for GCCs today, what has been some top priorities for in terms of investing in technologies like AI or cloud for that matter? Can you throw some light on that?
Yeah, sure. I think just going back to the point, how GCCs have been evolving. So it's more of like value-driven, projects. So organizations and the global leadership are happy to invest when there is a value. So they are more looking into the value and the efficiency more, and overall historically it was more of like how much cost we are saving. Now it's more over like how much value we are driving. So it's not merely investing in the number of FTEs or the headcounts in now. So it's like doing something which will deliver us a value which we can implement holistically across the regions or the organization in the globe. So that's been the major differentiator from what we used to see earlier and what we are seeing now. And I'm quite sure in future also the organization will keep on investing where there is more value. Yeah. even in terms of the technology, you spoke about AI and all other things. I think it's more about how we are using the technology in the right manner so that it's just driving the value. Like in our organization, we are using AI for doing first level of interviews. So it saves a lot of time and efforts for people to go and interview each and everyone. So it eliminates all unnecessary applications, and after that the AI gives us a summary. The people are able to review that at their own convenience. You don't need to be available all the time and align your time with the person you are interviewing to have those reviewed. You can have that AI interview at level 1. The person who has to take the decision, they can review the summaries, how the interview went, and they can take the calls. That saves a lot of time and efforts as well.
Fantastic, and thank you so much for being comprehensive, Mr. Prajapati. Well, while we wrap up, I most certainly look forward to connecting with you again.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank
Same
you.
here.